Hello. Today is Guru Purnima, and I want to talk about honoring the fullness of your Guru on this day with your devotion and with your gratitude. My Guru is Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. His Guru is Brahmananda Saraswatim Guruvaram. These gurus come from the holy tradition of the ancient Vedic masters that stretches back thousands of years. Your Guru brings you techniques and brings you the teaching for you to move towards enlightenment. This tradition, thousands of years old, is passed down from master to disciple. So the teaching that Maharishi gives us and the techniques he gives us are in this tradition that is thousands of years old. Guru Purnima, the fullness of the Guru, is celebrated on the fullest, the day of the fullest moon in the summer. The moon being a metaphor for the fullness of the Guru and the effulgence of the light of God. The teaching of Maharishi can be summed up in the teaching of how to reach enlightenment. He teaches that you need the experience of divine being that comes in your meditation practice when you transcend the relative field. And you need to understand his teaching about divine being. Together, your experience of divine being and understanding the teaching of divine being move you towards enlightenment. Maharishi defines enlightenment as the holding of two states of consciousness simultaneously. The state of consciousness of divine being, along with the state of consciousness of the relative field, the waking, sleeping, or dreaming. When enlightened, there is no more transcending of the relative field to experience divine being. One experiences divine being always, simultaneously with consciousness of the relative field. These are the two fullnesses of life: the fullness of divine being, the absolute field that never changes, is unmanifest and unbounded, and the fullness of the relative field, the field of creation, that is ever-changing, bounded by space, time, and causation, and manifested. The fullness of divine being and the fullness of the relative field are the two fullnesses of life that are experienced at the same time when one is enlightened. Maharishi goes on to teach that devotion to God will grow in the state of enlightenment, will grow until your consciousness is God consciousness, consciousness of God alone. Now the consciousness of the relative field and the consciousness of divine being are unified in the consciousness of God alone. This is the fullness of the Guru in the light of God, that the teaching and the techniques that Maharishi gives to us move us in the direction of higher states of consciousness, that we may gain enlightenment and gain God consciousness that glorifies all of creation. So on this Guru Purnima, may you honor the fullness of your Guru with your devotion and with your gratitude. Thank you, beloved Guru. All glory be to thee.